For appointments to the Economic Development and Tourism Board to fill vacant seats. Al Mata, seat 3, and Julie Albertson, citizen seat. This is Diana Torres.
Good evening, new mayor and council members. Diana Torres, Director of Economic Development, for the record. We have the tourism and one citizen member seat that are vacant. The citizen member seat is a voting ex officio member. They're really there for feedback and interaction for the community seat. The tourism seat is one that has been vacant for quite a while, and we have done interviews for both seats, and we have a hotelier that is a local hotelier, the Hampton Inn, Al Mata, that we are recommending for that seat. And for the citizen seat, we have longtime citizen Julie Albertson that is being recommended for that seat.
Mr. Mayor,
Councilmember Tenorio.
I'd like to vote on these separately, please.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions for Ms. Torres? Ms. Tenorio, would you like to make a motion?
I'd like to make a motion to approve Al Mata to the Economic Development and Tourism Board.
Second.
All right, it's been moved by Councilmember Tenorio to approve Al Mata to seat 3 of the Economic Development and Tourism Board. It has been seconded by Councilmember Fogley. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes 7-0. I forgot to say aye. That's hard to do. I don't know how he does it. Okay. So next would be Ms. Albertson.
Mr. Mayor?
Yes, ma'am.
While Ms.
Councilmember Tenorio.
Albertson, if appointed, may recuse herself from discussion as in vote in order to comply with state law and the city's ethics code, the fact the city is in negotiations for a possible project that may involve Ms. Albertson's, I believe the perception would be negative, and I cannot support her appointment at this time.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve. Second.
Okay, it's been motioned by Councilmember Araby to approve Julie Albertson as the citizen seat to the Economic Development and Tourism Board. It has been seconded by Councilmember Fogley. Is there any further discussion?
Could Councilwoman Tenorio elaborate?
I cannot.
Is there any further information with regards to that?
Can we go to exec and discuss it? Mayor, we can go to exec because it is an economic development project ongoing, so we can go into exec to go further discussion.
I move that we hold this vote after executive session and add that to the executive session board.
Second. We have a motion on the floor.
Yeah.
We can go
So-
into executive session now. On
Yeah,
that.
there's a motion on the floor and a second, so the motion would have to
We voted on first,
be voted on first.
unless it's withdrawn.
Yes, withdrawn. I'm not withdrawing my second. Neither am I.
So we'll have people voting without knowing why.
Can I comment on that?
Yes.
I think she will have the opportunity to recuse herself if the situation comes up. But for now, I'm going to go. I'm not going to withdraw my second.
Yeah, could even provide a little more clarification to say that, in any time any citizen is involved in a board or a citizen is serving on the city council and owns a business, it's always kind of hit or miss between, anytime something comes up that might involve your business. Some types of votes are challenging, and so you have to be careful to abstain, but that does not in any way preclude you from serving on a board or a commission in the city. It's not against the law, and quite frankly, it should not be discouraged in any way. So I'm very happy to vote for it, knowing that if there is a conflict of interest, that for one, she's not a voting member, and for two, Ms. Albertson would not be has said she could abstain from such a vote. She's one of the longest standing business owners in the city of Kyle, and absolutely is deserving of the seat. Any other discussion?
Yes, I have one other thing. The point of the board is to bring people in with experience to actually give guidance and insight. So much like we do for planning and zoning, and bring a realtor to a board, developers, other people in planning and zoning to bring that experience into this committee so they can make those decisions and guide us along the way. So yes, I my motion still stands with that.
One thing that I would like to comment is that when we did the interview, we really struggled as to who to choose. And the reason why we are recommending them the way that we are is because we really wanted the feedback that both of them could provide and the expertise that they both could provide. And because Julie lives in the community, that's how we could fill those seats, because they really both wanted to become more involved in the community and give back. And I really believe that with the recusing and the abstention, that it wouldn't be a conflict, but, you each have your opportunity.
The
to-
ethics code does stipulate that there's not to be a perception of, and that definitely, in my opinion, would create a perception of.
Then we'd have to eliminate the ethics committee as a whole.
Just saying.
Did you have something? Councilmember Villalobos.
In her involvement, would it be multiple facets? Would it be an ongoing involvement within that development? And I don't think that that's
It
a general question.
I can't.
And the only reason why I would say that is if you're going to be recusing yourself consistently over a period of time, then I think that might be an issue, but that's all.
Okay.
Can't right now.
Call for vote.
Is there any further discussion?
Not anymore, just a
All right,
vote.
roll call vote.
It's the first fine point.
Scheel.
Aye.
Fogley.
Aye.
Araby.
Aye.
Mitchell.
Aye.
Ellison.
Aye.
Tenorio.
Nay.
Villalobos.
Nay, based on not having enough information at this point.
Okay, motion passes 6-1. Next up is,
5-2.
all right, 5-2. Sorry.